Calaroga Shark Media.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of TV in the Basement, the podcast where we dive deep into the forgotten gems, the cult classics, and the obscure television shows that have shaped the history of the small screen. I'm your host, Journey Joe Mitchell, and today we're shining a spotlight on a show that's equal parts intriguing, controversial, and unforgettable. Cop Rock. So, Cop Rock. What do you get when you mix gritty police drama with Broadway-style musical numbers? A recipe for TV history, that's what. Cop Rock was a one-of-a-kind show that defied categorization and left a lasting mark on the world of television. Let's begin with a bit of history. Cop Rock premiered on ABC in 1990, and it was created by the legendary Stephen Bochco, known for his work on Hill Street Blues and NYPD Blue. Bochco teamed up with composer Randy Newman, who's famous for his distinctive musical style, to bring this unique concept to life. The show was set in a fictional Los Angeles police precinct, and it followed the lives of police officers and lawyers as they solved crimes, navigated the justice system, and broke out into spontaneous song and dance numbers. That's right, every episode featured musical performances that ranged from soulful ballads to upbeat jazz routines. But what made Cop Rock truly groundbreaking was the fact that the actors themselves performed the musical numbers. This wasn't a musical where characters sang in the background. It was a full-blown musical integrated into a police procedural drama. The concept was bold, ambitious, and, as you can imagine, highly controversial. Now let's talk about the cast. Cop Rock featured a talented ensemble of actors who took on both dramatic and musical roles. Some of the notable cast members included Ronny Cox as Chief Roger Kendrick, David Gianopoulos as Officer Andy Campo, Barbara Bosson as Mayor Louise Plank, Peter Onorati as Detective Vincent LaRusso, and James McDaniel as Officer Franklin Rose. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. Why was Cop Rock so controversial? Well, for one, it was a bold experiment that challenged the conventions of television. The idea of gritty crime drama mixed with musical numbers was met with skepticism and at times outright ridicule. Critics and audiences weren't quite sure how to react to it. But beyond the concept, Cop Rock also delved into some hard-hitting social and political issues. It tackled topics like police corruption, racism, and the challenges of the justice system. Some viewers appreciated its willingness to address these issues head-on, while others felt that the musical format detracted from the seriousness of the subject matter. Despite the controversy, Cop Rock did manage to find its audience. There were viewers who tuned in week after week to see how this unconventional blend of genres would play out. And it's worth noting that the show had its share of memorable episodes. One such episode was titled, Bang the Pot Slowly. In this installment, a homeless man is put on trial for stealing a soup pot. The episode used the courtroom setting to explore issues of poverty and homelessness while incorporating musical numbers that range from heartbreaking to poignant. Another standout episode was Pots Don't Fail Me Now, which centered around a murder investigation involving a high-profile lawyer and his estranged wife. The episode's musical numbers added a layer of complexity to the characters' emotions and motivations. But perhaps the most infamous episode of Cop Rock was He's Guilty. In this episode, a character named Officer Campo is put on trial for shooting an unarmed suspect. The intense courtroom drama and emotional musical performances made it a memorable and polarizing installment. Despite its loyal fan base and the audacity of its concept, Cop Rock faced an uphill battle. The show struggled with low ratings, and ABC ultimately decided to cancel it after just 11 episodes. It was a bittersweet ending for a series that had pushed the boundaries of what television could be. Cop Rock featured a variety of songs throughout its episodes, blending musical numbers with the dramatic storytelling. These songs were a distinctive and integral part of the show's unique concept. Here are some memorable songs from Cop Rock. Under the Gun. This song is a standout in the series and serves as the opening theme. It sets the tone for the show, combining elements of a dramatic police procedural with a catchy, toe-tapping melody. Under the Gun encapsulates the bold fusion of genres that Cop Rock aimed to achieve. Bang the Pots Slowly. In this poignant episode, a homeless man is put on trial for stealing a soup pot. The title of the episode is also the title of a moving musical number. The song addresses themes of poverty and homelessness while featuring heartfelt vocal performances by the cast. Let's Be Careful Out There. This song is a nod to Stephen Bochco's earlier series, Hill Street Blues, which famously featured the catchphrase, "Let's be careful out there." Cop rock pays homage to its predecessor by incorporating this phrase into a musical number, connecting the two shows thematically. Not Guilty. In an episode dealing with a high-profile trial involving a celebrity defendant, this song takes center stage. It adds a layer of complexity to the courtroom drama and showcases the show's ability to use music to explore the characters' inner conflicts. Hard Work. Throughout the series, there are several songs that highlight the challenges and pressures faced by police officers and lawyers in their demanding professions. Hard Work is one such song that captures the dedication and sacrifices of those working in law enforcement and the justice system. Lullaby. This song stands out as a poignant and emotional moment in the series. It's used to convey themes of loss and grief, adding depth to the characters' personal struggles and relationships. These songs, along with others featured in Cop Rock, were an integral part of the show's storytelling. They ranged from upbeat and catchy tunes to soulful and emotional ballads, allowing the characters to express themselves in ways that traditional dialogue alone couldn't achieve. While Cop Rock faced controversy and challenges, its musical numbers remain a distinctive and memorable aspect of its legacy in the world of television. So what's the legacy of Cop Rock? Well, it's a show that will forever be remembered for its audacity and ambition. While it may not have achieved the long-term success of some other TV classics, it left an indelible mark on the industry. It dared to be different, and in doing so, it paved the way for future experiments in television storytelling. In fact, the legacy of Cop Rock can still be felt today. Shows like Glee and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend have embraced the musical format and found success by blending song and dance with storytelling. These shows owe a debt to Cop Rock for daring to take that initial leap. And so we bid adieu to Cop Rock, a show that was truly ahead of its time. It may have been short-lived, but its impact on television is undeniable. It reminds us that even in the world of entertainment, it's essential to push boundaries, take risks, and explore new possibilities. That's all for today's episode of TV in the Basement. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of Cop Rock. Until next time, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep the TV in the basement.